Imagine an even more creative and productive Dayton region, where everyone can find a creative activity they enjoy, whether it's singing in a chorus, throwing a pot, or simply enjoying a concert. Imagine a region where creativity is integrated into the education of every student. Imagine our region as a model for showing that creative methods are as potent as the scientific method. And imagine better using our world-class cultural assets to sell our region to businesses and to the talented workforce they need to succeed. This is the vision of Culture Connects 2020, the Regional Cultural Plan.
After this plan is in place, Dayton and the region will really be an incubator for arts.
If this plan is put into action, in 10 years, the vibrancy of the arts and culture in Dayton will be a mecca. And if you're not in Dayton, you're not in an arts and culture community.
Across the nation, it's no longer business as usual in the cultural sector. The old models no longer work, and beloved cultural icons have been lost. We all see the shifting economic realities in the region, and of course the impact of technology on every aspect of our lives. This plan responds to these changes and focuses on using our arts and cultural assets to further economic development, education, and regional diversity, providing strategies to ensure that our outstanding cultural resources are here for generations to come.
We lost many higher wage jobs. Those are going to impact the revenue of the arts sector differentially.
If the arts were to go away in Dayton, Ohio, I think you would see companies leaving Dayton, Ohio, going to Columbus, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, wherever it might be where there is more cultural diversity.
Culture Connects 2020 is a plan for utilizing the region's arts and cultural resources to serve broader community needs. It does this by strategically coordinating efforts not just within the cultural community, but across multiple sectors for maximum impact. Taking a more collaborative and inclusive approach will strengthen not only the cultural community, but the entire region as well. Through enhancing education and boosting diversity, the cultural sector will become an even bigger contributor to the economic development and vitality of our region.
We have the strongest research base we have ever had about how the arts improve academic achievement, how the arts improve literacy. I think the plan is really trying to emphasize that we can't give up on our kids. We've got to make sure their educations are comprehensive, and I think we can't talk about the importance of creativity and imagination enough.
When you come to see a performance and you see diversity on stage, when you come to a performance and you see that there are different ethnicities on stage, when you are sitting next to someone you don't know and you strike up a conversation, that then helps, I think, us totally as a community, as an organization, but also in terms of the future possibilities of being able to share ideas.
Well, what we have found is when we try to recruit physicians or executives, one of the things that Dayton has is a wonderful arts community. So we don't have mountains and we don't have seashores and we don't have great weather all the time, but what we do have is a wonderful arts community, and we have found that sometimes that can be the deciding factor as to why people want to move into the Dayton area. So we really do use the arts as a way to recruit wonderful people to the premier community.
Reinventing the cultural sector will not be easy. It will take time and require rethinking how the sector operates in terms of how it is funded and who it serves. And it will take additional dollars from both the public and private sectors to reach its potential.
Everybody is benefiting either directly or indirectly from the arts. That's the message that we have to communicate, because it's going to take everybody pitching in to be able to not just sustain but to grow and continue with this incredibly vibrant arts community that we have across the region.
I think one of the things that this plan hopes to do is to help our artists and our arts groups figure, help them. What are the best practices for them? How can they become more sustainable, and how can we help, and how can the community help?
We need to learn to work with each other, coordinate efforts, to consolidate what it is, those assets we have, and utilize them for all of the arts organizations. And that's part of this plan, is to groupthink, thinking about how we can help the whole region grow rather than just one organization or two organizations.
This plan really brings all aspects of the arts together, and we want to develop a plan that institutionalizes the arts and the programs for many generations to come.
The promise is worth the price. We can have a region alive with imagination, creativity, and innovation for this and future generations. It is a central part of our region's identity. This is the moment of choice.
I truly believe that arts and culture enhance the lives of a viable community. And when I think of all the wonderful resources that we have, I want to think about the fact that we have the kind of future together that is going to make Dayton, Ohio, the Miami Valley region, as great as we know that it can be, as great as it has been in the past.
This is a very complex plan, and I think it'll be a huge benefit to the community as a whole. It'll take continuing efforts of a lot of people and a lot of organizations.
This is our future, and it's so important, so important.